Hey there everybody, this is Pastor Charlie. I'm here with another midweek reflection for you. We are coming up on the last week of Advent, journeying towards Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and all that we celebrate on that day. And I don't know about you, but this particular Advent has been a very blessed journey for me personally, as we have reflected on the hope and peace and love and joy that all becomes real through the birth of the Christ child. This season of anticipation is always one that I look forward to and enter into with a fullness. And as I said, it's not over yet. There are more ways that you and I can be a part of what God is doing in our world in the midst of this season. So, for example, over the last year, we have had this wonderfully blossoming partnership with the Nassau County Coalition for the Homeless. We had partnered with them before, but it just seems to have taken on a little bit more significance for us this year. And there are a couple of ways that we can be involved with them in the days ahead. The first is on Saturday. Saturday is the longest night, the 21st of December, and each year on the longest night, the Nassau County Coalition for the Homeless pull together a service of remembrance for those who have died as a result of their homelessness during the last year. And so we are going to gather with them at the steps of the courthouse at 6 p.m. on the 21st. That's Saturday night. Pastor Rachel will be part of the program there. I will be there myself, and hopefully many of you will be there as we just gather for an act of remembrance, remembering those who have had no shelter and for whom that has cost them their lives. We call them out by name, and we remind one another of our own sense of responsibility in caring for those who are unsheltered in the world. The other way that you can help out with the Coalition for the Homeless is through our partnership with them on Christmas Day. We are going to have a brunch here in Maxwell Hall on Christmas morning between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. And that is a brunch that is open to anyone. Anyone who wishes to experience some company, the love of God being made real in fellowship and in food. So please, if you have an isolated Christmas and you would like to be a part of that, please come on down here. Also, there's still some need for volunteers and some sign-ups that are required to make that lunch that brunch a full brunch experience. And so if you would like to be a part of that, if you can bring something or if you can show up and help with setup or take down, then we want to invite you to go to our website, and you're going to find the volunteering link right there. So the website will be on the screen right now. If you go there, then you can click on the link to sign up and volunteer for that breakfast on Christmas morning. The other thing that we're doing with the Coalition for the Homeless is on Christmas Eve at all of our services, as we do each year, we select a partner organisation that receives all of our undesignated giving at those services. And we're going to make that gift to the Coalition for the Homeless this year to support them in their great work in our community. Friends, this Advent season and Christmas is a time when we remember God's great giving to the world, made real in the flesh and blood and skin and bones of the Christ child. And it's an invitation to reflect on God's generosity to us and to then reflect that generosity to the world around us through our gifts of time and talent and treasure, all of those ways. My prayer for you is that this last week of Advent would be a holy part of the journey, that you would be noticing the ways that God is showing up in your life in the ordinary moments of your days, and that you in response would make the choice to join in again and again with what God is doing in those moments. I wish you a blessed last week of Advent, and I look forward to seeing you at worship on Christmas Eve this year. Please plan to attend one of our services, and you know what? Invite your friends, invite your neighbours, bring them along here. There is good news that Christ is born and our world is transformed as a result of it. We'll hope to see you there.